there might not be election in 2027. When you see this thing when they happen now, Tinubu don't sack almost all the army chiefs. He don't bring in the Yorubas.
They are building solidly for 2027. They just got an chairman for themselves. Now they are shuffling the service chiefs. They will have everybody they need to have in place.
This news shows how careless Nigeria politicians have become about Nigeria insecurity. It is shameful that our lawmakers are only concerned about their own safety when ordinary people face security challenges every single day.
Nigerians have been crying since that we have been losing our lives. Nigerians have been losing their lives every day. They die for this country. Tinubu not even one day. He did not even bother to change service chiefs.
So on this particular one right now, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the APC government, they're actually doing everything possible to rig and to win the 2027 election. This is just 2025, and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing everything possible, strategizing, putting people, his loyal boys, his loyal tools ahead of 2027 election. And a lot of Nigerians right now don't come out to expose the wicked plan, the wicked secret of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu ahead of 2027 election. You know, a few days ago, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu actually came out to sack a lot of security chiefs, replacing them with his loyal boys. And right now, Nigerians don't come out to react and to talk about it. So I want you guys to take your time, watch this particular video to the end, because a lot of Nigerians don't actually come out to expose President Bola Ahmed Tinubu with a lot of information you really need to know. Watch this video to the end, guys. What do you have to say about this? Drop your comment at the comment section and don't forget to subscribe.
Why is it that almost all the governors in the southeast, they all endorsing Tinubu? It's because of this southern Nigeria. We might not have election in 2027. I said this thing some time ago, but without the southern state of Nigeria, it's not going to work. So all these things is a game, because Tinubu is already prepared. Because anything that happen, he will just go to Lagos and declare, you know, southern Nigerian state. That will be the end game. That will be the end game. Get it clear. Understand what is going on in Nigerian politics. There might not be election in 2027. When you see this thing when they happen now, Tinubu don't sack almost all the army chiefs. He don't bring in the Yorubas. I mean, the man that is the defense chief now is a Yoruba guy. Yes. So now, let me tell you the game now. You see, when I told people, I said all this defection, you see that almost all the governors in the southern part of Nigeria, they all going into Tinubu camp. It's a strategy, because these guys, they know that the northerners may not want the election to hold in 2027. Yes. So because if there is any coup in Nigeria, it's going to come from the northern part of Nigeria. So, and Tinubu already prepared. The southern Nigeria, they've already prepared. Because the governors in the southern Nigeria, just look at the way they're all going behind Tinubu. I'm telling you, because these guys now, they know that this is what is going to happen. So they're all prepared. So in case of by chance, if there is coup in Nigeria and the military takes over, Tinubu is going to relocate to Lagos. That's why Tinubu now is bringing in his own men. So in case of any coup in Nigeria, Tinubu will not be detained. Tinubu will just be flown to Lagos, and Tinubu will just declare the southern Nigeria. So we're going to have the southern Nigeria and the northern Nigeria. That will be the end game. Oh God. See, understand this game. I've said this thing a couple of times. Just go and watch my YouTube videos. The game of the southern leaders, the leaders we have in the southern Nigeria today, just even the southeast governors. Do you think that is just... But
now that they attempted removing him in power, he has reasons to replace them. Which now means it is all about himself. He doesn't care about over 200 million Nigerians. So which now means the service chiefs are doing well as long as Tinubu is protected and is having the chance to do everything he wants to do, regardless of what happened to the millions of Nigerians. So in any of these two, which do you think is better? There was no coup in the first place. They need an opportunity to bring in their loyal boys. Because looking at the new CDS now, Chief of Defense Staff now, Oyede or whatever, is Tinubu stripes man as usual. So what if that was the plan? Or maybe there was actually a coup. Now he has scared, gotten scared. He doesn't want it to happen again. He's reshuffling the service chiefs. Whereas Nigerians are crying out there in the hands of insecurity, and the president don't care. Remember, we have an Inspector General, Egbetokun, or whatever, I don't know, I think that's his name, whose majority of the well-meaning Nigerians has been saying is occupying that position as illegal, that his tenure has long overdue. I think Traore has had series of fights with the presidency over Egbetokun's continuous stay as the IG of police. But I can assure you, because he's Tinubu's loyal tribesman, they've been together all along. That's the reason why he's been replaced. If the IG of police was not a Yoruba man, not just an ordinary Yoruba man, if he was not loyal, he long, perhaps his tenure would never have been extended in the first place, illegally or whatever. You get the point? And in all of this, they are all building for 2027. They are building solidly for 2027. They just got an chairman for themselves. Now they are shuffling the service chiefs. They will have everybody they need to have in place. These people that are tormenting Nigerians are preparing very well. Nigerians are still divided. Nigerians are still talking against each other. You see a suffering Nigeria attacking the suffering Nigeria to the advantage of the oppressor. They swear for us for this our country. The oppressor is strategizing, executing, implementing, making plans and fixing things. What are you doing as a Nigerian in preparation of 2027? Because they will still rig the election, that's obvious. And that's exactly what they are doing now. They need all these service chiefs, they retain the IG of police, they bring in their gun as an INEC chairman, all for what? Not to conduct an election that will make you and I choose the next president. Of course not. So it's very unfortunate this is the country we find ourselves. So I don't know what you think about the replacement of the service chief. Do you think there was indeed a coup, and out of fear of being removed, Tinubu have to replace them? Or there was never a coup in the first place, it was just a cook-up story like they always do to remove the existing guys and bring in their loyal boys?
Nigerians have been crying since that we have been losing our lives. Nigerians have been losing their lives. Every day, we die for this country. Tinubu not even one day, he did not even bother to change service chiefs. No. He did not bother to change service chief. But immediately, there's this yimu on coup. He changed all the service chiefs. To tell you that these guys, they care about themselves more than us. They don't care about you and I. You know the story? If they hide them, I'm going to bring her out.
This news shows how careless Nigerian politicians have become about Nigeria insecurity. It is shameful that our lawmakers are only concerned about their own safety when ordinary people face security challenges every single day in this country. Now why don't they knock hand for where una they dwell, una won't take us seriously now. If you say no be only poor masses insecurity they happen to for Niger, una for don't end them since. Imagine, now don't they talk about to create another agency to keep una safe for National Assembly instead of focusing on the root cause of insecurity? You think say na to protect only National Assembly go protect democracy when people they cry every day? This news shows how careless Nigerian politicians have become about Nigeria insecurity. It is shameful that our lawmakers are only concerned about their own